Hey everybody, it's JJamJim, and welcome back to our Rimworld survival series. And since the last couple of episodes, Rimworld has been updated to 1.4 along with the release of DLC Biotech. Now, with this new release, I decided that we would continue this series as is with 1.4, updating to 1.4, but I am not going to be using the Biotech DLC. We're going to continue with our sort of vanilla no DLC run. And so as we go through this, there have been several major updates to 1.4 in the game, and we're going to sort of tackle those as we go along. I'll introduce a couple in this episode, but the full changelog that was posted by Ludion Studios and Rimworld is going to be in the description down below, so you can check that out if you want to look at all of the new things that are in 1.4. And Biotech is out if you're interested in that release. If you are interested in the Biotech DLC, we are doing a playthrough with the new DLC over on our Twitch channel. The link for that is down below, twitch.tv/JJamJim. And you can come over there and visit us and check that out as well. But let's get into it for now. So Dennis is our newest recruit. One of the new things that's updated in 1.4 that I'm really excited about. It's such a simple mod that I always had. It was a mod called Show Drafty's Weapon. And what it did was it just put a little image of whatever the pawn had for a weapon down below their portrait. Now that is in the base game, and you can turn it off. So if you go to options and you go to interface, weapons below portrait, you can have it never as it was before, only while they're drafted or always. I always like to have it. It is such a low-key mod that I always like to use, and something that I was hesitant to even add when we started this series, because I was like, it's not a gameplay changing mod. It's only a visual thing. It's like a quality of life thing, but now it is in the base game. So I'm very, very excited about that. Another big change that is going to affect totally how we do storage and stockpiles is now shelving is incredibly useful. Now they can stack 3 different items, 3 stacks of items onto each side of a shelf. And there's also now an additional small shelf. So that is huge, because that goes from, it really makes shelving useful. Shelves were nice to have like a couple weapons, you could see what was on it, but now being able to, you know, have a stockpile where everything is just laid out on the floor, we could have 2 shelves and it would hold, you know, 2-3 shelves. It would hold so many things and keep it up off the floor. Not have it be ugly for the pawns. That's a huge difference, and I think we're gonna actually do that pretty quickly here, like right away. So let's actually do that. Let's put down a shelf. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine that out, and then we also have to get Dennis set up, because we did not do that last time. So let's go with... So Dennis is actually our best pawn when it comes to doctoring. So I may actually take... Well, neither of them have passion for it. Cummings is still pretty bad at it. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to put bed rest 2. Basic... we have 2 people with a double passion for wardening, so I'm going to put that on like a 4. I mean, he's actually pretty good at it, but just in case he needs to do it or I need to tell him to go do something, I'll keep it at a 4. Animal handling. You know, I don't know how much animal handling we're going to do. I'll just leave that as a 3. So he's also a very good hunter. And so what I'll do is I'm going to take that off of Jamet's plate, and I'm going to bring that down for Cummings, just in case I want her to do it, and I will do that as a 1 if we need it. He's also a fantastic grower, which is great. Plant cut for me, and I'll get you to mine some stuff. That's totally fine. The crafting, yeah, we don't have anyone who's really good at crafting yet, which is a little unfortunate. So he can't clean. So I might have him haul on a higher level. And let's do crafting as well, and then you won't probably do any research. But we're going to have to start to expand our rooms out a little bit. Dennis is also still healing up. He got pretty beat up. Oh, we have a bow over here. It's poor, but it's better than nothing. One of the other things that is updated is now rotten corpses or rotten meat will actually create like a gas that affects the pawns, and if you keep it around too much, they can develop some sort of like a lung issue with it. I have not seen this yet in practice, but that is one of the new things in the 1.4 changelog. So it's going to be important to... Oh, you're going to work on that grave right now. Great. It's going to be important to make sure that we don't just let corpses lay around, or we have like a garbage dump, you know, that's pretty far away from the base that we can sort of put things on. That we, you know, make sure that we just remove that stuff right away. We can't just let it sit. And that includes, obviously, animal corpses as well. So, Jamet, can we get you to bury this person? Looks like we did strip him before he died. It's been a couple weeks since I've been in this playthrough, so I'm just kind of getting my bearings here a little bit. We're suddenly up to 3, which is really good. I'm a little concerned about the food situation. Now, we could... Is someone a good cook? Yeah, not so much. We could use a nutrient paste dispenser if we need. I'm going to actually just make this a bedroom for Dennis because we're short on beds. Are we still in that heat wave? Yeah. Yes, we are. Okay, we'll get this sorted out. Jamet's healing up. Yeah, everybody's got some bruises and scratches and stuff that we have to tend to. We still have our spike traps. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that we're gonna start to get larger raids now. So we're gonna want to probably start creating some sort of a funnel with some traps for raiders. I know we're really close to the edge of the map here, but I love that there's 2 steam geysers right here. Actually, there's 3. All within a very close proximity, just for power. Now, we might not need all 3 of them for our power. I don't know how big this colony is going to get. But it wouldn't hurt to start doing that. One of the things I want to do is, I think we got this stonecutter's table up last time. What is the stone types that we have available here? I'm going to go back to the world real quick. This is one of the new backgrounds for biotech. Terrain. Marble and sandstone. Ooh, both very weak. Both very, very weak stone types. Actually, I believe they're the bottom 2 of stone types. I think sandstone is the weakest. Marble is pretty, which is a positive, but is not the greatest. But it is what it is. So let's go with marble blocks, and we will do until we have, let's say 500. And who will do that? I think I'm actually going to have Dennis growing. Yeah, I don't know. I could turn down. Well, Cummings isn't really doing a lot right now either. I will turn down his mining. So grow and then craft. Then we can get the growing done quicker. And both of them should be able to do this heal route, I believe. Dennis? Yeah, Dennis can totally do it. And so can Cummings. I think we're just kind of focusing on collecting some of these berries and getting some food done first. Jamet's working on that, repairing some walls and things. Cummings is cooking meals. Could you maybe haul all these berries in instead? Cummings is on a break risk. She's only hauling 15. I think that might be because... Yeah, we need some of these people need to rest. I think I was mining that out because I was gonna psychic drone low for females. That is not great. That is less than ideal. So Jamet, what is your low psychic drone 0? Are you psychically dull? Oh, you're psychically deaf is what I meant to say. You're psychically deaf. That's fabulous. You are not. So that's going to give you a -12. Wow, that is a low psychic drone. It's because of the difficulty. Because we're playing on losing is fun. That is why it's a -12. I don't know what it is offhand on lower difficulties, but that does change with the difficulty setting. I think that would be almost like a high psychic drone on like low levels. Yeah. Well, I guess we could claim these and make them purdy so that we have a little bit better of... Okay, she has... I'm going to put these wooden shelves up. So I'm going to put shelves right here. Do we have more wood somewhere? Not sure we do. Yeah, knew that was going to be coming. So, what are you doing here? You're having a tantrum, and you're going to smash things in your room. Okay, so she's not going to destroy anything specific. She's just going to kind of smash a bunch of different things. Honestly, a better case scenario for a, you know, a mental break. Yeah, she'll do that for a while. We can just repair some stuff. She might destroy a couple things, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Don't destroy that, though. Okay, so now with these shelving... Okay, so a couple other things, too. So, I'm going to say these don't allow rotten, and they don't allow any food. We need to make, like, a cool storage for food and corpses at some point. That's why we need to get the power up. Also, being in a heat wave does not help. I want this to be only manufactured, but I don't want it to be raw resources that pertain to gold, jade, plasteel, silver, or steel, or uranium. All of those can be stored outside perfectly fine without decaying. So I don't want to take up storage space on these shelves. I mean, we might do that later. We might have like a shelving storage area, but if we can avoid keeping those materials in here on the shelves, that would be ideal. And then obviously no corpses. But for now, I don't really have anything else specifically I want to make these shelves for. It's just to kind of get this stuff off the ground. So that's going to do that. So now there's this new linking system. It's essentially like copying the settings, right? So I copy the settings and then I could click on this and then paste the settings. But what you can also do is link things. So if I grab this first, because this has the settings that I want, and then I shift click the second shelf, there's this opportunity to link it. So it's actually really, really nice because then you can just click link these settings. So now these are the same storage, and you can indicate that by clicking on one of them, and you'll see the others that are linked will sort of have this like yellow outline around them. So, oh, this is also an excellent wooden shelf. Very good. So now they'll start to do that. I'm going to delete that storage. I'm going to put a stockpile. I'm going to put a stockpile like up here. And this is going to hold clear all. This is going to hold not lot rotten, but this is going to hold the gold, jade, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Great. We can keep that out of here. Can I move? No. It's granite sarcophagus. She's still smashing stuff. I might, This has a beauty rating, correct? Cover effectiveness. This does not have a beauty. Interesting. Oh, also, there are now objects and walls that can be painted. And flooring can be painted. So Tinctoria is a crop that was added in 1.3, I want to say. And Tinctoria didn't have a lot of uses in 1.3. But now you can grow this to use it as dyes to literally paint buildings or floors different colors, which is really, really awesome. Something we're going to have to look at and explore. And I think it's a great idea just to create a natural way for you to, distinguish buildings and make them feel a little bit more unique instead of just a bunch of rooms with all the same looking walls and stuff. Also, lighting can be adjusted as well. You have to research colored lighting, I think. Oh, where's that? Microelectronics. Advanced lights. Advanced lights. So basically, you click on a lamp individually, and you can change the color of it or the hue once you do this. So not only can you paint stuff, but now you can differentiate rooms by lamp color, which is cool. And it's much more simple than having like a bunch of different lights that you have to install, because what it would do, it used to clutter up the menu. It was actually a mod before as well, where you could have like a bunch of different kinds of lights and it would look different and things like that. But now it doesn't clutter it up with a bunch of different standing lamps that have different colors on them. You can just change them individually. Okay, Jeanette, yeah, we gotta just kind of heal up. Cummings is done with her tantrum. Her big toe is cut off, but she's almost getting healed up. Dennis is, yeah, we're all kind of a little bit of a mess here. It might be worth letting them I don't know. It might be worth letting them just convalesce a little bit here, which they will when they sleep. The other thing is, I wonder if we should have them on different sleeping schedules. So Cummings and Dennis both grow plant cut. If we had Cummings on a night shift, that might give us some benefits. So I'm going to do this. You're going to sleep from 10 to 4. And we're going to turn this back down. And then we're going to move this. And you're going to do recreation right before bed, just like they do. But you're going to sleep in the daytime. And that will give us more flexibility to have work happening all day and all night, essentially. Or at least some work. Whatever Cummings can do. I'm going to claim these. Because... And then I'm going to deconstruct that sarcophagus. Just to clear a little space in here. A lot of things got all smashed up because of... Claim that as well. Because the columns, I think they give beauty. Yeah, 5 beauty for each column. This also gives beauty of 6. And then this thing gives a beauty of 16. It'll just make this room a lot nicer. Especially since we don't really have any flooring or anything in it. Cummings is going to make us meals, which she has no place to store currently. Let's see. Yeah, we got to get... Yeah, he's not making much marble. I guess we could do for now, just to have a little bit of storage. What if we... This is going to be kind of scattershot, but what if we move... What if we do a little bit of steel, like this. Actually, let me make it... And I don't want to be making this out of steel, but I want to do this. And then we're going to put up 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. And we're going to make this a door. And then we're also going to put a cooling unit there. And this will be cold storage. Probably temporary, but just give us, as we start needing to produce more food and keep everyone fed, we're going to have to start, you know, collecting more things. And if we can kind of keep that stored in here, that would be ideal. And then I think I'm going to create a stockpile down here once it's all built. We'll just put a stockpile that the meals can be set on the ground or something. I might want her to do a bit more mining as well. Also, some new sound effects. You might hear some things that sound a little bit different. When you flag certain tasks now, there's some different sound effects that come with that, which is, I think, a real nice little added feature. Put that down. We're gonna run a mine that out. Jamat's building. She's almost healed. The shoulder's almost done. A little bit of time left on her legs, but and then these are going to hold. I'm gonna clear all. Allow fresh food. I'll just include meals for now. And then also animal corpses. And then when she's done with that, which we still have a bunch of wood yet. Yeah, we can turn that into a stove that cooking meals. That's fair, I guess. Dennis, should you be sleeping in the middle of the day or what? What are we doing here, bud? Okay, so this is the one that we have that has the storage we want. So I'm going to grab all of those, link them. Then we got to get more steel. Jeanette is at a mining at a 1, so I'm going to do mining at a 1 there. So that you will go and mine these quick. Yeah. Probably should make a... Do I have a dumping? Oh, I do have a dumping stockpile. Okay. I'm also going to make a dumping stockpile right here just for chunks, stone chunks, marble. This will not hold marble, just so we can keep things close by when we want Dennis to start making, you know, do stone crafting and whatever. Dennis, you're going back to bed again, huh? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna let you do that. I don't know. It's a little frustrating, but Cummings is now cleaning, which is good. And then we can also get the torches out, which are just little heat pumps anyway. She's tidying up. Some speed. I want her to get enough steel to 2 meals. We got to get some growing done. Cummings, do you not do any growing? Oh, you do growing. Oh, you're at a cleaning on a 1. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a top priority to yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need you to... Where are you going here? Okay, well, can you just come here and grab all these? Instead of just, you know, there we go. And then I'm gonna turn Jamet back down, so she'll do construction first. She should use the rest of that steel, or she'll go to bed. It's fine. Just gotta keep an eye on their moods. This is good. Cummings will do all this. I don't think, isn't it, we're at 50 to 60 days. I don't think it's gonna get that cold. I don't think we're gonna need parkas on this map. So heat wave's over. That's good. Jamet's fully healed. Also good. You do have a frostbite scar that is causing you pain at a 4%, which is probably giving you a... Yeah, that minor pain is probably going to persist. Ready apparel also isn't helping. Could I make you a tribal wear? What are you wearing? You're wearing a parka. What are you... That's... A mad stallion. Okay. Well, how about we... bring the three of you down here. Let that horse come down here. We hopefully, maybe we can get it to run over this trap. Okay, 3 good hits on it. 2 body shots. Smooth is still high. Okay. Couple more shots. I don't know who it's going after. Run, Dennis, run. Using Dennis as bait. And it's dead. Great. Well, that'll be some good meat for us. Dennis, are you doing okay? It bit you in the head. But you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Jamet, would you... No place to store it. Oh, because it's a large corpse. That's what the... Okay, so the... okay. The shelves can't store large corpses. Totally fair. Clear all. Allow large corpses, not rotten. And animal corpses as well. Jamet, now you can haul that stallion in. Chop it up. We don't have a butcher table. Okay, yeah, that's... I wonder if we should... Let's keep the butcher table outside. Because... Oh, I don't know where to put it. Let's just do it there, I guess. I guess we haven't butchered anything yet. Jamet, could you work on that? And then someone... Yeah, there's the food poisoning. Not great. It's dirty. Now we have a manhunter pack of snow hares. It's 2 of them. Cummings is down here. Dennis has that bite on his head. Okay. Well, I think that's a great place to put a pin in this episode. It's not a great place. It's a cliffhanger. It's a little unfair. But I think that is where we're going to leave it. Reminder that the 1.4, all the changelogs for all the stuff in 1.4 is down below in the description. And be sure to check us out over on Twitch if you want to see some of the biotech DLC. We're going to be playing that a bunch over there. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, everybody.